Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back to my YouTube video. My name is DivineAdebola and I talk about traveling outside of the country, and I also share personal information on anything I feel will be beneficial to you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something which has been trending on my DM. A lot of people have always been asking me, Debola, that. I came into the UK about 4 months ago. I came in August, and most questions people have been asking me is, how did you go about it? How did you go about it? How did you go about it? But I really need you all to understand something, and that is different pathways you have to moving outside of the country. So in this particular video, I'm going to be sharing you the most common pathways at which you can use to migrate to a better country. So after watching this video, then you have to sit back and analyze yourself carefully to pick the particular pathway that is best for you. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing you 4 most common pathways in one part of the country. I'm also going to be showing you the pros and cons of all of these pathways. Number 1, I'm going to be calling this the visa pathway. This is the most, should I say, the easiest to get when it comes to trying to migrate out of the country. You can use your visit visa to enter any country of your choice easily, even the UK, even the United States of America, even a lot of people go to Dubai, a lot of people go to all these European countries, and their visit visa is so very easy to get. But there are a lot of limitations when it comes to the visit visa, in the sense that most countries don't allow you to work with the visit visa, or let me just maybe 90% of all the countries won't allow you to work with your visit visa. And again, your visit visa has a timeline. They'll give you maybe 6 months, or most come towards 1 year, or maybe 6 years sometimes, you understand, as the case may be. And sometimes the country, so it depends on the country really, from 6 months, 1 year, anyhow it will be. And again, when it comes to the visit visa, you are really limited to a lot of things. As I've said earlier on, you are limited, you are restricted from working, and sometimes you're also restricted from studying. Yeah, you're also restricted from studying. But in all, the visit visa is so easy to get, and most of the time is always fast to process and all. So if this is the kind of visa you want for yourself, then you can go for it. Now, the second visa which I'm going to be talking about is the work visa. This is the particular visa everybody wants to go for. Everybody wants to work and make money. Yeah, everybody just wants to work and make money. Nobody wants to stress themselves with any hard life anymore. So this is the kind of visa most people want. But this particular visa is also the hardest to get. Yeah, let me say it's the hardest to get, it's the hardest to secure, in the sense that you will have to do a lot of job to get the work kind of visa. For example, the UK, if you are going to be getting the work kind of visa, you're going to be on the tier 2, COS, blah blah blah, all those kind of drama, you understand? But it takes a lot of effort finding an employer who wants to employ you, finding somebody who is ready to give you this particular COS. Same thing for other countries too, for Canada too. Canada has this express entry pool. That is their work-based kind of their work-based kind of system for recruiting foreign workers outside of the country. And most of the time, you only get this work visa if you are actually doing a particular job that is on the shortage occupation list of all of this country. For example, Canada will only bring you in to work in a particular industry. They are having shortage. That means their citizens in the country can't actually do that work. Then they need somebody outside of the country to come do the work for them. That is the only criteria for you to actually get this work. So it can be a little bit difficult. I totally understand. But this is the best offer, and this is the most juicy offer, but it's also the most difficult to get. To shade this in, some people always use the visit visa, come into the country, look for a job, then go back to their country and then process using the job to come in. That would be in another video entirely. But for this video, let's stick to what we're looking for. Now, number 3 is the study visa pathway. This is the most common visa pathway because it is kind of easy to get, and it is very easy to process, and it doesn't involve too much wahala, it doesn't involve too much query. Now, this study pathway is divided into 2. I guess I'm going to do a separate video about that. Now, you can actually go to the study pathway through scholarship, or you can actually go to the study pathway to self-funding. It totally depends on yourself, it depends on your capability and all. So far so good. I've actually used the study pathway in many countries, and it has actually worked for me. I have used the scholarship route, and I'm but I've also used the study self-funding route. So I really understand how it works because I did my first master's degree in China and it was fully funded. So I totally understand and how scholarship works. And here in the UK, my second master's degree, it is self-funding. So I totally understand how self-funding works. And also, I also got a scholarship in Brazil too, which I didn't go. So I'm going to be doing a separate video on how to secure all of this scholarship if this is what you are interested in. And if by adventure you want to just go for self-funding, I'm also going to be doing a separate video on how much you need for all of that. Study visa pathway is very easy to get. Yeah, very easy to get. I won't lie to you, very easy to get, and you get to stay in the country for at least 1 year, sometimes 2 years, depending on the duration of your course. And most of all these countries, the advantage of you coming to study that country, they tend to give you post study. Yeah, after your study, they get to give you some particular year that you can use to work in the country. For example, Canada gives you about 2 years, UK give you about 2 years to add. After the 2 years, you can move into the work system. At least these 2 years is enough for you to gather experience and also be able to look for an employer who is ready to employ you. Now, the fourth one, which I am being reluctant to add, but I'm going to add it. It is what I call the family reunification. Family reunification. This particular pathway is actually good because it is just basically you coming to meet your family here. For example, if I'm coming to the UK on a spouse's visa, that means I am coming to reunite with my family. So I'm not coming to study, I'm not coming to visit, and I'm not necessarily coming to work, quote and unquote. But the main purpose of coming into the country is to reunite with your family. If your children are going to be coming to meet you in whatever country you are, this is family reunification. So this is another common visa pathway. But this is only possible when you have somebody who is ready to invite you to come over. For example, if you have a relative with which you have a close relationship with, then this pathway will be very, very good for you. Yeah. So there are different pathways, but this is the most common pathways you can use to move outside of the country. So please, when you ask me in my DM, Debola, how do I go about it? How do I go about it? I want to just travel out of this country. How do I go about it? So kindly look at all of these 4 criteria and tell me the most important one for you, the most important one for you individually, because we all have different circumstances. So anyone that is too particular to you, just let me know and I'm going to brief you how you can go about it. If you want to study, if you want to work, if you want to visit, or if you want to reunite with your family, I'm going to put you on how to go about all of these things. So guys, it's going to be a very short video and that's the end of the video. Guys, if you like this video, please just click the like button down below and also subscribe. And you can also share to your friends. A lot of people need this information. Share to them, let them learn from it, and let's see how we can all migrate to a better country together. Don't forget to always use the comment section. Whatever question you have for me, just use the comment section. I always answer all of the comment section, and I'll always try as much as possible to do a video for all of the comments you ask so that you can understand more with whatever I'm explaining. Alright guys, I'm going to be seeing you on another video. But before I go, let me quickly mention that I have a WhatsApp group page for serious people who want to move outside of the country, be it to study, be it to work or visit. Most of the time I don't really talk about visit anyway because most people don't really like visits, but mostly work and study. If you're interested in it, just check the description of the video. You're going to be seeing the link there. You can use the link to join the group page, and that's all. Alright guys, we'll be seeing you on another one. I love you.